If you feel really passionate about connecting immersive experiences across borders and languages, are you curious about working with people all over the world and learning from them? Localization at Riot is for you. Hi, I'm Denisse Kreeger. I'm the director of Global Localization Production, and my team enables globalization through the art of localization. Now you might ask, what is localization? A lot of people don't know what it is, so let me tell you. It involves translation, voiceover recording, transcreation, adaptation, so many things that come together across multiple teams around the world to create immersive experiences for players and audiences all over the world. So it doesn't matter if you're playing or watching or reading something in Japan, in Brazil, or Germany, our team really makes sure that that experience is equal, accessible, and really immersive. And that's what we do in localization. I know there's a lot more that I need to tell you about it, but at least at a high level, you'll understand a little bit of what it means. What is my management style? The most important thing is to be able to listen, to practice listening. Every individual is different, they communicate differently. And so I focus on making sure that they have a safe space to open up and be able to talk about not only their strengths, but also their opportunities. It's super important to me as well as a manager and as a leader to educate myself, try to really support DEI efforts, as well as learn about neurodiversity or communities that need more inclusivity and support. I guess the most important thing for me is to really try to, again, make that safe space and really empower my team to grow, to develop for careers not only here at Riot, but beyond. My investment in them is the most important thing to me. For me, feedback is very, very important. It is a very critical aspect of developing relationships and closeness with your team. I also believe that feedback shouldn't just be from manager to direct report, but rather from teammate to teammate or from direct report to manager. I see feedback as a gift, and I tell this to my team all the time. Feedback is a gift. It's an opportunity to create self-awareness, or not self-awareness, but rather create awareness for, those that you're working with on areas that maybe they haven't thought about or they've had no idea of how they're interacting with others. So feedback is definitely, I think, part of my management style. I would say I don't even think of feedback as something you do every quarter or a couple times a year. For me, feedback is the piece that keeps us going and keeps us not just focusing on things that we need to work on as opportunities of improvement, but also to understand our strengths and know how to really foster them and help leverage more of that strength across the team. As we learn from each other and our opportunities and strengths, we can also help each other succeed together. Diversity is really a big part of the DNA of localization. By nature, we're working with people from all over the world. They have different communication styles. Their work culture is different. The dynamics of work culture is different. And honestly, sometimes it's really challenging, but it teaches us to be empathetic, to try to be open-minded and understand, to really even sometimes learn how to compromise when we can't fully see how things work from one side to the other. But I also want to say that my team specifically, not just the entire localization organization, is very diverse. And I love that because I can see these humans that are working together and they're so incredibly different, yet they become this strength even to me. I learn from them all the time. And they have different ways of thinking, inputs, whether it's cultural backgrounds, language. Some folks might be neurodivergent. I'm learning from them all the time, and I think that's a strength because it's not just about the environment that we have as inclusive, but it's also how we work with others outside of our department and even the content we're creating for our players. All right, so fun fact. Just in my localization production department, guess how many languages are spoken collectively? Ready? 7. We've got Greek, German, Korean, Japanese, Chinese, Portuguese from Brazil, and both Castilian Spanish and Latin American Spanish. ¿Cómo la ves? Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you liked hearing and learning a little bit about localization at Riot, and know that this is a great environment. I've been at Riot for 3 years, and guess what? I still love it. So check out all of our openings, and remember, we are global, so we also have global offices that you could potentially work at. Maybe I'll see you later.